Hi. Don't I look wonderful? Beautiful sun hat. Well, I hope you can see me because my tripod's upstairs. And I couldn't be bothered to go and get it because my back's hurt. What have I been doing? Well, this morning I went to the pain management clinic. I saw a beautiful guy there who's also Sue's pain management guy. As a coincidence. So I went in and I went, oh, I've heard so much about you, you know. I said, Sue just said you're absolutely wonderful. And he went, oh, that's nice, you know, who is she? So I told him. And he went, oh, yes, I remember. And I said, she's seeing you next week, like to have her pain-killing injection. And he went, yes. So anyway, we went through all the rigmarole, where the pain is, where everything is. And he said, I'll book you in as quickly as I can for your injection. He said, I think you'll get a lot of benefit from it. And I'm also going to inject round to other sites as well. The main injection will be going in your spine, and the other ones I'll be putting round where you're getting all the pain. So I thought, great. So when I was going out, he said, it's been lovely to meet you. I said, and everything Sue said about you, he said, it's true. I said, you are a great guy. So thank you very much for seeing me. Get us back home, and the phone was ringing as I walked through the door, and it was the pain management clinic. We've had a cancellation. Can you come in on Monday? I went, yes, I can come in on Monday. So doesn't harm, does it, to be a little bit pleasant with people? I've rung up the lady from my hip, and she said the waiting list is like yay long for my hip injection, and they haven't forgotten me, and I will be seen to as soon as. But Mr. Kim is very popular. Don't we know it? So I've had a day of phone calls today, so I phoned up my GP to see if he got the letter from the weight management clinic. And they said yes, they had, but the GP hadn't read it yet. So he said, I'll make sure he reads it, and can you ring me back tomorrow? So I said, yeah, I will do. So he was asking me what it was all about, so I told him I've been recommended this different set of pills, you know, for my diabetes and things like that, which he thinks will help me with my weight management. So I've got to ring them back tomorrow to see if there is a prescription for me. Another big yay. So I said, can I have the prescription and not send it to the pharmacy, please? So he said, well, I'll change it then, that you're going to pick up your prescriptions. I said, yeah, for now, yeah. Because when I ring up the pharmacy, say on a Monday, they say you can't come till Friday to pick up the prescription, which is a bit daft really if you've got to the stage where you're like running out of your prescription, yeah. Because I'm a terrible one for forgetting until I've got about 4 pills left, and then I think, oh, sugar, need to renew them, yeah. So everything is falling into place. Next week I've got the physio on my knee, and I've got somebody else next week as well. Oh, that's right, my painkiller injection and the physio next week. And then there's somebody the day after. Do you know, I don't have any appointments, medical appointments for weeks, and then they all come at once. So don't you like my sexy hat? It's been very sunny out here, and I cannot do the sun on my head. It makes me go dizzy. Well, I've not got a lot to show you. I am doing things, I'm crocheting things. But it's getting a bit noisy out here, the dog's barking. But they're gifts, so I can't show them. No. So I'll show you what I got instead. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I don't know if I showed you this the other day, I can't remember. It's a Sirdar pattern, it's 5084. It only goes up to a 38-inch bust because it's meant to be for a kiddie's one. But it's quite a simple one, isn't it? I've just got 2 different fancy edgings, that one. Well, there's like 4 styles, isn't there? It's the same one. One's sleeveless, one's got short sleeves. Sleeveless, short sleeves, but we've got different edgings. And then I got this one, which I hope you can see because it's inside a plastic cover. This is 4-ply. Again, I got it from Etsy. Yeah, no, not Etsy, from eBay. And it's Serdar, it's a 4-ply, which is your fingering, and it's 8670. I know you're saying it's got motifs on it, but the square. I'm okay with squares. It's got square motifs at the bottom, and it's got the top done. I don't actually mind 4-ply if I'm not in a rush, especially not for something this small. And the last one I may have shown you before, this is the printout. Now this is from Etsy. It's one of the vintage type patterns. You can see it or not. So I'm waiting for my lady who's got the orders for the 3 boleros to tell me which colours she wants. I take those off again. I took a picture photo. Oh, even though I can't, I'm in terrible trouble with this new PC. But that's another story I'll tell you in a minute. So I sent her a picture of all the colours that I'd got. You know, she wanted blue, pink and purple. But I haven't heard back from her yet. She possibly hasn't seen the mail yet. My new PC, you know, oh, you know how thick I am when it comes to anything. To do with that, I'm trying to find out how to edit my photos. I did find out sort of how to edit them, but then I couldn't find out where you saved them to and how you went on to the next picture, you know. Anyway, Kelly's coming on Friday, so I'm hoping that she's got Windows 10 so she can give me a couple of clues. And I also can't get the know-how how to save my passwords on things, so it means every time I go into Etsy I've got to put a password in it. Every time I go into Facebook, password in it. It's just, I can't get anything to save, if you know what I mean, and I can't get shortcuts to my desktop. So I'm hoping that Kelly has a clue, because if not I am completely clueless. Anyway, I decided I was going to start something for myself, because I'm still doing 2 things that I can't show you. And I was going to try my new furls hook out. I haven't tried it out properly yet. And while I was sorting out the cotton in the garage, I found my shoulder and star, what is it called? I think it's a little bit thicker than double knitting, but it will be fine because like, I'm a bit thicker than the pattern is, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to do that white one. That one. In this lovely green. As you know, if you were with me like last year, you knew I bought a lot of floral trousers. And I love them for the summer because I don't like to show my legs because of various things. They're all winter. They're ugly legs. So I made a pink one and a lilac one, the top that is, like last year. But I thought I'd make a nice pretty green one. I mean, over here the summers are not that hot, you know, so we do sometimes need a long sleeved cotton top even in summer. So that's what I should be starting. Not a lot else to say to you, except I still haven't got around to replying to comments. There's so many. Oh, I know I was going to tell you something. I was going to tell you who I've been watching. Some new young ladies that are doing videos. I've only just seen them. They've only got 2. I'll have to write them in the comment section underneath, you know, in the bit underneath, because I did write them down, but they're in the house. And I'm not going to leave you while I go and get them and bring them out again. But the 2, like I say, young ladies that I've not seen before. One of them's on video 2 now, and the other one's on video 3. So as you can see, they're fairly new. And I do like, I mean, I love watching all my faithful ones, I won't say faithful ones, they're not faithful to me, are they? I'm faithful to them. But every now and again it is nice just to get a new one that you've not seen before, because they've got like different ideas, haven't they, different whatever. So it is nice to throw a new person in the ring, yeah. So as I say, I'm not good like Zoe. I can't write things across the screen, you know. I did tell you I'm clueless. I'm technically clueless. Can't edit, can't do anything. Maybe I can get Kelly to give me some instructions. I don't know whether she can do it. Zoe did suggest, that's 24 karat crochet, that I bought a house down near where she lives, but I think that's a bit drastic, isn't it, just to get to know how to use my PC. I don't think it came with a manual because I couldn't find it. Anyway, I found a manual online for Windows 10. So I'm going to read that in my spare time, which of course you know I don't have the spare time. I'm always busy but doing nothing, if you know what I mean. I'm skittering around like somebody's stupid. And at the end of the day I don't seem to have achieved much. Craft room's not been touched. Well, it wasn't really touched when Sue came because she was too busy helping me to move the shelving and move some of the boxes from one room to another that we didn't have time to actually sort them out. So if you're watching Kelly, there's plenty of things for you to sort out for me, love. What did I... Oh, yesterday I had my tooth out. Do you remember? I broke my tooth in half and I must have swallowed it. But it was a crown, so it wasn't as if it was painful. So I decided I'd just have it filled across the top and carry on with it, but it's been annoying me. You know, making bubbles on my tongue because I kept playing with it. So I decided I'd have the root taken out. And so it's not too bad because I take painkillers anyway, so it's turned out to be like a bit of a dull ache. It's not too bad. It's quite a big gap. But even though I'm on insurance, I would still have had to find over £100 just for the laboratory fees to get a new crown fitted. I thought I can think of better things to spend my £100 on, you know. So what else have I got to say? What else have I done? I was going to say something then about my teeth, but... Oh, I know, I'm having a gum guard made. Because I am literally grinding my teeth when I'm sleeping and my teeth are a bit brittle. And they keep breaking, bits keep floating off them. And my teeth, front teeth have gone that small. They're practically disappearing. Apparently I'm clenching my jaw when I'm sleeping or I'm grinding my teeth together, not sure which. But either way, the teeth are breaking off. Well, I think that's about all I've got to say to you. I know you all enjoyed my Vedas, but I just could not carry on doing them every day. I hold my hand up to everybody who does these daily blogs because I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. A month was long enough for me. I was running out of things to say, running out of things to show you. So... Anyway, Sue was going to come next Monday, but I don't know whether she'll be able to now because I'm going to see Mr. Addy, whatever he's got. He's got one of those long African names that I can never remember. And to have my injection in my spine. So I don't know how long it'll take. Whether I'll be back for Sue in the afternoon or not, I don't know. But if not, I'm sure she'll come another day. But can't wait for her to retire in June. Might see more of her then. What I'm looking forward to is actually going to her place and going looking around the charity shops. If we do that, I'll take the camera with me. We can all have a look around here. See if there's anything we fancy. Because her charity shops are much, much cheaper than mine. Our charity shops must think we've all got money then going around here. Some people might have money. I'm not one of them. I'm not exactly poor, you know, I'm not scratching for a, you know, a crust or anything like that. But I don't have a lot of money to spare. And any spare money I do have, I spend it on yarn in the hope of generating more money through selling my craft, you know. There's method in my madness, isn't there? I need to pack 2 things up today to go to the post office tomorrow. I was going to pack them up last night and take them to the post office today, but by the time I'd done everything else and my tooth was aching a bit, I sort of went off the whole idea. So, I'm looking forward to getting, when the craft room is finished, I've bought a table. It's only a little table. Not a good table, it's not a big table, it's just a little table. And hopefully I can use that to, you know, wrap my things up. Keep the bags upstairs and the sellotape and everything. And then I can wrap them all up there. So that'll be one thing I can do. One thing out of the way. Yeah, things are moving slowly, like I said. Spoke to my son yesterday, he's still working 2 jobs, so. But I'm not too bothered now because I've got temporary shelving. I mean, it's a bit, you know, a bit dubious when I lean on it, it's a bit rickety, you know, it's a bit. I mean, a lot of people have said I should buy the IKEA, you know, the Kallax system, but to buy that I would need 4 of the ones at £133 each. Plus the fact they don't go to the ceiling, which is what I want. I want floor to ceiling. And there would be quite a few gaps where they didn't fit, you know. Like, I want it shelving completely in like an L shape. Because by doing that, it'll be all secure because it'll be fastened to the wall and stuff like that. So thank you all for your suggestions with my milk crates and everything like that, but if anything's going to fall, it'll fall on me. So I want things fastened to the wall securely. I don't fancy being drowned in an avalanche of wool here. Shouting help at the top of my voice. Got little birds, 2 little birds sitting on the tree there chirping at me. Don't know whether you can hear them. Don't know whether it's nesting time or what. But 2 little birds usually nest in the privets. That's the hedges. They're such tiny little things, I don't know what they are. They're the sparrows or what? They're little teeny weeny things. And then we've got the big things. I call them crows, I don't know what they are. They're not crows, I don't think. But they look like a crow, they're black and horrible. And we are absolutely swamped with magpies. Well, Gigi was out here with me. If you're on Facebook, you'll see me pictures. But he decided he'd rather go inside, so bits floating up. So I'm going to carry on sitting out here because the sun's gone off here now, so I can take my hat off. And just sit in the fresh air and do a bit more crochet. So I think that's going to be it for me today. As I say, can't edit, can't do anything. If I take photographs of anything, I can't crop them, I can't do anything. Oh, it's great having a new PC. You feel like a complete, utter beginner. It's not got half of the functions that my Vista had, but yet my Vista didn't have half of the things that my XP had. It seems like every time I get a new PC, there's less things given to you for free, and more apps you've got to buy, you know. So I have to find out my apps for the photos and editing things, yeah. Got to find that. I will let you know if I get round to reading my manual. So I can hope you can hear the peacefulness of the day, except for a couple of children playing in the background. Oh, I was just going to say I will turn you around before I go, so you can see my view again. I know you like to see it, especially when it's got blue skies. Look at those blue skies. And that's the hedge where the little birds usually live. They build a nest sometimes, but I don't know whether it's nesting time or not. I don't remember. My son's bike, he's going to collect that soon. My shed where the door keeps flying open and frightening me to death. We've got birds flying by. And the church, just about see the church in the background. So I'll leave you with that lovely view. And I will say goodbye for now. Bye bye. See you soon.